We're answering your money questions with financial expert Terry Savage.
Good morning, Terry.
Good morning. Well, sort of a good morning, and the stock market had a...
Well, Terry, before we get to the stock market, let's start with the breaking news about the announcement about student loans.
Okay, this is the Biden administration. The Education Secretary Cardozo just announced student loan changes in the student loan program. They are not as dramatic as the headlines. They are talking about making it easier for public service loan forgiveness, something that's been in the works. Also talking about a new way to recalculate the interest. You know, student loans are like credit cards. The balance piles up with interest upon interest, which is what makes them so devastating. Looks like they will do something about that. However, what they did not say is anything about student loan forgiveness in this political season. And as you know, student loan repayment starts again on September 1st. So I'm sure you'll hear more about that. But as of today, no word about forgiving $10,000 or anything else of student loans.
All right, you want to go back to the stock market now, Terry?
Yeah, yesterday was one of these strange days. The market was down well over 700 points on the Dow, came back to being only down about 129, is bouncing around the zero level today. So some interesting things are happening. The price of oil at $120 a barrel, now under $100 a barrel. Interest rates, the 10-year Treasury on which your mortgage loan rates was at 3.5% 10 days ago, and it's now down to about 2 3/4. What does that mean? It means that maybe if they act quickly enough, you'll see some lower prices at the gas pump. Maybe you will see lower mortgage rates. That should happen very quickly. So if you were just about ready to close and lock in something, you'll see rates dip in the next few days. And the big question is, has the Fed engineered that soft landing, a recession? Or will they stop raising rates? Probably not. They'll do it again. Europe's in more trouble than we are. They're raising rates. They have no energy. Their gasoline prices are higher. And the big thing to watch, and we should watch it too in the Chicago area this winter, the biggest short supply is natural gas, with Russia cutting off its pipelines to Europe, potentially causing serious problems. So I don't think we're through all of this yet, but the market is saying, wait a minute, maybe we are in a recession. And Friday, we have the jobs report, and we'll see if maybe we're seeing some cracks in that very strong businesses still looking for employees jobs report. We'll see.
All right, we do have some questions. People worried, obviously, about their 401ks now. Somebody asked, I have lost a lot of money in my 401k plan, and I might even have to delay my retirement for a year or two. Is it too late to sell?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked this question, because I think the biggest challenge to the stock market in the next 2 weeks is the fact that people who get quarterly statements from their 401k plans or IRAs, and many mutual fund companies now send them out quarterly. You can look online every day. That's a recipe for a heart attack. But when you open that quarterly statement coming in the mail, it will be a real shock to people, because they know they've lost a lot, but that will compare to year end last year and the first quarter year end. And this has just been another terrible quarter for stocks. And this is the moment when people will be tempted to panic. Oh my goodness gracious, we only have this much left. We've lost so much. This is not the time to do panic selling. This is a little bit late for that. And don't forget, even if you're at the edge of retirement, you're going to have another 10, 15, hopefully 20 years to live in retirement, where the stock market will come back. So if you're contributing, keep contributing. Do not panic when you get this. The market's down over 20%. Your account likely will be down more than that. Even bonds were down. Do not panic and sell now. It's a little bit late to do that.
All right, let's take a look at the next question. I am buying a home. I want to pay using funds from my 401k so I can pay more in cash. Is that a good idea?
No. That's never a good idea. First of all, your 401k may allow loans, but it may not allow a loan. And if you leave with the loan intact, if you leave the company, then you have to pay taxes on that money. And a 401k is not your financing arm for your home. Mortgage rates are going to come down. Leave your retirement money growing for the long run, and do not try and borrow from your 401k to pay cash for a house. Bad idea.
All right, another question here. I filed my taxes back on March 12th, 2022. I decided to have it go straight to my bank account. They say they've been checking the IRS website. It tells them there's no information of my taxes. Is there an extra long wait to receive the refund this year?
There are many people who filed in a timely manner and are just beginning to get their refunds. Most of them filed a paper return, which the IRS had strongly discouraged, so it took a while to get to that return. It's good that you put direct deposit information in, but if it was a paper return, they haven't gotten there. If you really want to know what's going on with your account at the IRS, I would suggest being patient for another month or so if you expect a refund. But if you think there's something wrong, at terrysavage.com, there's a thing called Create an IRS ID Me account. And that way you can create an account and see, even if you could get through to an IRS telephone person, which you probably can't, you could see exactly what's going on in your account. IRS has a feature called ID.me. It's your own secure account that tells you everything that the IRS has posted to your account.
All right, Terry Savage, thanks so much. To ask Terry a question, you can go to terrysavage.com. Have a good day, Terry.
Thanks, Terry. Time now for Around Town.
Hey, Anna.